Hey. Wagwan, everybody. What's good, lads, young lads, and old folks, man? How are you doing? It's a brand new day. As always, man, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Yeah, it's a beautiful Thursday to be, accurate on that. And today, Real Madrid is playing against Real Oviedo. All right, and the game is gonna start in less than 3 minutes. So I'm trying to be so quick on that because I don't want to miss any bit of that match. I hope you are doing great. I hope are doing great, man. Over here, I'm popping like crazy. Like I always say, man, I'm on every day. All right, I'm on every day. That's why I'm here right now. Let's enjoy this match, man. I hope you're doing great. I'm fine. Today, Real Oviedo, man, they have a big task, man. They have a big task. Can they survive relegation tonight? Or are they gonna face banger at Bernabéu? Can Real Madrid, the question for the poll is, can Real Madrid destroy relegated Real Oviedo at Bernabéu? Yes or no? That's the question of the poll. Okay, so get to the live chat. You can vote. Drop your vote over there. Drop your vote. Let me know what's your view on that. Can Real Madrid defeat Real Oviedo? All right, the game is gonna start in 1 minute from now. Oh my goodness! Don't know why I'm always late, man. Damn. No way, man. I'm always late.
Reflecting poorly on him. If you're not, your injury doesn't improve that much from Sunday to Thursday. If you're not,
I don't know why I'm always late.
you're fit to play. What going to take you off Oviedo? But do you think there's a little bit of question from Marici in terms of the Pachichi that wouldn't have reflected?
But I'm gonna try to be faster on the lineup.
If he does,
Before we get to the live commentary. As you can see, Real Madrid is not in a good form, but you can't compare it with Real Oviedo because Oviedo they are already relegated, so can't compete. In their previous 5 matches, Real Madrid they've won only 2 matches, lost 2 and 1 draw, while Real Oviedo 2 losses, 2 draws, and 1 win. That's a poor performance. So the home team is gonna be using a formation of 4-4-2. Also, the away team is gonna be using the same formation. 4-2. The starting 11 for Real Madrid, Thibaut Courtois is gonna be the goalkeeper. He's the goalkeeper tonight. 4 defenders, we have Fernandes, Alaba, Asensio, and Alexander Trent. Can I say Trent and Arnold? For the 4 midfielders, we have Diaz, Chumani, Kamavinga, and his name is a bit challenging, man. Mastantuono. 2 forwards, Vinicius Jr. on the right wing and Gonzalo on the left wing. It's gonna be banger, man. For Real Oviedo, their goalkeeper, Escadel. 4 defenders, we have Vidal, we have Bailey, Costas, and Brahim. Midfielders, we have Chaira, Fonseca, Colombato, and Fernandes. For the forwards, we have Reina on the right wing and Venus on the left. Are you on? The game is gonna start any second from now.
is the referee. As we take you through the Oviedo starting 11. They're missing both Quasi-Sibo and Rodrygo Lopez, who are both suspended. But otherwise, it is a team that we were expecting tonight.
Let's see which team is gonna win, man. Today I'm supporting Real Madrid.
Vinicius leading the line. Santiago Fernandez and Elias Chaira providing width.
Today Real Madrid, come on.
Somewhere there when the team got promoted. Vinicius there. He has got a point to prove, but he certainly put himself in the shop window regarding his successful spell in La Liga this season. 9 goals to his name, and he has the potential to trouble Asensio and David Alaba in the centre-back position for Real Madrid. There was a very, very uncomfortable day here for Real Madrid back in February when they played against Levante, having been knocked out of the Copa del Rey and the Spanish Super Cup. The fans were absolutely fuming, and they let their anger be known throughout the whole game. Let's see what they have in store for Real Madrid this evening. We are underway then at the Bernabéu.
Santiago Bernabéu.
Up towards Gonzalo. And on that occasion against Levante, there were particular whistles for Vinicius and Jude, Bellingham, some for Valverde as well. Let's see if anybody is signalled out tonight or if the crowd generally get behind.
Make sure to vote in the live chat.
Those fans behind the goal will sing non-stop, as everyone else could make their displeasure known. Courtois looking for Gonzalo. The header will find Camavinga. Here's Alaba. Yes, Brahim Diaz, who's playing alongside or just off of centre forward. Gonzalo Garcia. Vinicius, as suspected, is not surprising that Vinicius playing on the left. Real Madrid need a fast start, they need a tidy start. They don't want to be sloppy, they don't want to make mistakes. They don't want to have a slow start to the game. They need to be on the front foot, but they need to be really sharp with their play. Here's Vinicius, trying to be just that. And he's found Brahim. Brahim out wide to Trent. Santiago was calling for it. Trent went for goal. And it was just what you said they needed to do, Terry. Quick, incisive movement. Get accurate passing. Maybe Trent Alexander-Arnold could have got his cross away.
Vote in the live chat. Let's go a la Madrid. Let's go a la Madrid.
Take the first corner of the game. It's just headed away. Gonzalo was attacking that ball with intent. Here's Brahim. Back to David Alaba. Starting his first game since the start of March, David Alaba. Somewhat surprising to see him in the starting 11, perhaps not. Some whistles for Vinicius as it falls to Vinicius, who's so good at holding the ball up. Now looking to feed Al-Hassani. It's back to Aaron Escandé, who has been the busiest goalkeeper in La Liga. EA Sports made more saves than any other goalkeeper and a lot more saves as well. Yeah, defensive record is comparable to the rest of the league, isn't it? I mean, they conceded 54, but Real Sociedad 55, Athletic Club 53, Sevilla 58. It's just the fact that they have only scored 26 goals. Actually, the majority of their goals have come away from home. 17 on the road, just 9 goals in their own stadium all season. Expensive season tickets at Oviedo per goal. They have been actually quite expensive this season tickets at Oviedo this season, and they haven't got value for money per goal. No, absolutely not. Here is Alaba. It's almost walking pace, isn't it? Yeah, that's what they have to avoid. The home supporters will want to see action. fast-paced action. Some whistles for Chamini as well. It has been an extremely turbulent time off the pitch for Real Madrid. Chamini wide to Carreras. Here's Vinicius.
I'm expecting an early goal from Madrid. Let's go.
It's Watchalong. Noticeable whistles for Vinicius every time he gets on the ball. Not for the first time this season. Chamini looking to spread it out wide to Trent. Misplaced pass from Franco Mastantuono. It's fair to say that his first season at Real Madrid hasn't gone how you would hoped. Good news for him and for Real Madrid is that Mastantuono is still only 18.
Yeah. He was going pretty well under Xabi Alonso, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Decent start to the season. He was a pleasant surprise, full of talent. Still does. He made exactly the right comment that he's only 18 years of age. Big money price tag doesn't help a young player, though. He looks a really good player, really good prospect.
Starting for the first time in over 3 months. Tonight, Franco Mastantuono. Here's Gonzalo. Need to take on Eric Bailly, getting past him. Gonzalo pulls it back, and there is Mastantuono. Escandé with the save. And he gets it at the second attempt. Really good play there from Gonzalo.
Real Madrid. It's about to score, man.
Absolute dreadful defending from Eric Bailly. Gets shrugged off the ball. I know he's under pressure. He can't foul. He can't be too aggressive. And Gonzalo Garcia lays it back. Mustang trying over the effort. Escandé's first save of the night. Not going to be his last. Brahim Diaz was split second. Thought he was going to open his goal scoring account for the season, which is extraordinary that he's one of the Real Madrid players that hasn't scored this season in the Liga.
My boy A to the B, you're saying that's a win for Madrid. Madrid stars. Of course, man, they're gonna win this match.
Season, or maybe had they appointed him after they
Easy win.
sacked Veljko Paunovic after match day 8. Maybe things might have gone a little bit different. Certainly an improvement under him. So China dispossesses Carreras, here's Vinicius, now Reina.
This is what Oviedo need to do, try and keep possession of the ball. And Real Madrid are not the best when it comes to going hunting the ball and working together in packs, especially if their attitude isn't spot on. If you're Oviedo, you want to frustrate Real Madrid. You want to get the crowd on the backs of the home players.
It's Colombato looking for Reina and finding him. Reina shot away, but it was blocked by Asensio. The first corner to the visitors.
He switched on tonight, and he ran Asensio.
Real Oviedo, they want to score.
Drag runs into the box for the goal for Ferran Torres, but does his centre-back job well there.
Seemed to be trying to display some kind of banner in the crowd. He wasn't allowed to do so. Here comes the corner. Cleared as far as Fonseca. Bailly. Vinicius. Now Al-Hassani.
Nice.
Here is Al-Hassani. So we switch on again to block again. Another corner for Oviedo.
Another corner for Real Oviedo.
It's been a good approach.
Crazy.
5-minute spell from Real Madrid, didn't we, where they were dominant. So that 5 minutes should be 25 minutes at the very least. Should be 45 minutes, 90 minutes. At the start of the game, you're looking to maintain that start. It's far longer than what we saw from Real Madrid. Oviedo feeling confident now.
Moved into the near post. Another corner.
Terrible corner that was. Berto, he's lucky Gonzalo Garcia lashes the ball away for a corner again. Shown to Thiago Fernandez. Vinicius is on the floor, picks himself up. Oviedo still have possession. He goes all the way back to Escandel. Yeah, wasted a couple of corners there, wasn't there, from Oviedo? Actually been decent from set pieces. Escandel doing a Cruyff turn. Yes, they're feeling confident. They've got nothing to lose. It does often happen when a side does get relegated. Get a bit more freedom. Unable to get on the end of that. Possession ceded back to Oviedo. It's perhaps been a pattern of games for Real Madrid this season where often they've started not too badly and then faded away. Certainly there have been some games like that in this stadium. Here is Chida. Sane. It's Thiago Fernandez. Escandel doing well to find Reina. Reina continues his run and wants it back from Thiago. Thiago looking to lay it out wide, dispossessed by Camavinga. Play on, says the referee. Loose ball picked up by Nico Fonseca. Positive moments these for Oviedo. Here's China going past Vinicius and Thiago. China gets it back. Oh, nicely done. Colapato flicks it in towards Vini. Sent it away by Trent. And Trent puts it out. And this is not what the home fans get.
Real Oviedo, they are pressing, man. They might score. Real Oviedo might score. Who knows? They are pressing so good. Oviedo, they are pressing so good, man. They might score.
Too passive, isn't it, from Real Madrid? Far too passive. One or two of the strikers, Gonzalo Garcia is chasing around on his own in midfield, dropping off too deep. The back four, their starting line is too
Nice pass. Oh
big
my
gaps,
God.
spaces for Oviedo.
Real Oviedo, they are playing the best game here. Still attacking.
Around Real Madrid. For Real Madrid, the season is over. The season is not over. Still tonight and two more games to play. We're expecting there to be a change of manager in the summer. Whoever it is that comes in, there's been one particular name that has been linked to the ex-manager of Real Madrid, and if it is Jose Mourinho, the big problems or issues to deal with is trying to get
Mourinho will be coming in to help Real Madrid. It's gonna be crazy next season.
those three players consistently play well together. And the three different managers are Ancelotti, Xabi Alonso, and
Big lineup this weekend, my boy. Hearts versus Celtic, Chelsea versus City, Liverpool versus Villa. Lock in, man. It's gonna be fire. Lock in, man. It's gonna be fire, man. This week.
Vinicius slips over as he plays that long pass. Here's Carreras looking for Vinicius, finding Camavinga Camavinga with a nice pass. Camavinga looking to thread it through. Gonzalo makes the run into the area.
Nice. Madrid, let's go.
Brahim.
Vini. Oh my goodness. Oviedo, they are defending.
To Trent. Might be harsh for you to say they need to get a new manager. Just get a manager. I don't feel they've had one since Xabi Alonso left. Arbeloa 6 months as the B team coach, coaching young players, totally inexperienced, not qualified for the job to manage arguably the biggest club in world football. And that's how it's panned out. It's exactly as I thought it was going to happen. Results have been exactly what I expected, and I didn't expect the behaviour of the players to deteriorate to that extent.
You're saying IBFLB will be bringing all them here. Big up, man. Of course, man. Big watch-alongs coming your way, man. If you are watching right now, make sure to subscribe if you haven't. You get to enjoy every single day, man. Every single day I'll be doing a watch-along. So hit that subscribe button, man. Let's enjoy the journey together. But for today, Real Madrid versus Real Oviedo. Let's see what's gonna happen.
I watch this space in terms of what happens in Madrid in the summer. Without doubt, there will be comings and goings. Vinicius Junior is just about a month away from going into the final year of his contract as well, which is not the kind of situation that you tend to see the biggest players in the world get to their clubs. And it's not easy to move players on from Real Madrid. We've seen that historically. Players more than happy to stay be part of Real Madrid. They won't get paid the same salary that elsewhere that they get at this club. Dare I say the words Danny Ceballos? Yeah, but he's on Mariano Diaz. Did it for about 3 or 4 years. Quite happy to just be a Real Madrid player in name but never play for them. As opposed to going somewhere else where you can play on a regular basis, maybe earn less money.
Too hot to handle. Your slogan from your own A to the B. Nice one. Nice one, man. Nice slogan. Too hot to handle. THTH.
Mariano Diaz was never going to play and refused to go on loan every round. Don't know if Danny Ceballos has refused to go out on loan, play for someone else. Seems to be linked with the move to Real Betis every summer. Every year. They can't afford it.
Come on, Real Madrid. 20 minutes still 0-0. How? How?
Look okay. Comfortable at the Bernabéu at the moment.
I don't know what's wrong with Real Madrid, man.
Just told to calm down a little bit by Burgos. He just comes across him, doesn't he? He's no cynical challenge.
You're saying
Santiago Fernandez, who's on
B3.
loan from Villarreal, only joined Villarreal in January.
I get what you're saying, man.
On loan to Real Oviedo. The first time he would have played in this stadium for like 70 of the players.
Come on, Madrid.
From Trent, headed away. That's Antonio. Finding Camavinga, getting it back. That's Antonio. It's Carreras.
Carreras.
Brahim. Nice ball in from Brahim, and Gonzalo just couldn't get there.
Brahim is a player to watch also. Vinicius Junior, Brahim, and who else? Camavinga is also a good player, man. Vinicius Junior is a player to watch, man. He might score any moment in this match. Germany. No fighting, no fighting, no fighting. Today, Real Madrid are gonna be winning this match. No fighting.
Head injury. Missed the Clásico because of that.
Vini, let's go.
Of course, there are always altercations and disputes and arguments in dressing rooms, but if you're captain of Real Madrid and you're missing the Clásico because of an injury you picked up with an argument with a teammate, it means that things are going pretty badly and requiring hospital treatment. Yes. Under pressure from Gonzalo, who presses well. And Vinicius picks up the loose ball.
Vini, let's go.
Area, what can he do with it? Still Vinicius. He slips as he tries to make that final delivery, doesn't he? But
Come on.
Caught in possession. Gonzalo Garcia and Vinicius closing him down, winning the ball back. Tries then to foul. A sharp start, certainly from Eric Bailly. He should be, has been on occasions, the best defender for Oviedo in terms of leadership and experience, hierarchy and ability. And it was a mystery when he signed for the club, he didn't really get going until the third manager. Here is Brahim, who gets past Brahim. Keeps going and runs out of space. Well, Brahim just bursting into space and
what's wrong with Brahim, man?
It's those two players, Terry, as we said, it's Brahim and it's Gonzalo with their energy.
What's wrong with Brahim, man?
They're doing the basics, they're running, they're sprinting.
Anyway.
Here is Trent with space for a shot. Just over from Trent.
Off target.
Plenty of time to set himself. We know how well he can strike a ball. Normally we see him curling it, wrapping his foot around the ball, but there he goes with the laces and just whips away. Aaron Escandé furious with his teammates for not blocking the shot. Here's a point. Oviedo switched off completely there.
Make sure to vote in the live chat. Can Real Madrid destroy relegated Real Oviedo? Yes or no? Let me know.
A number of key players missing for Real Madrid through injury. There's no Rodrygo. We mentioned Fede Valverde. Guler. Fede Mondi's out for a long period of time again. It's been a theme, hasn't it, with Militao and Fede Mondi in particular, that they're not fit regular enough, both excellent players. Puts pressure on the rest of the squad defensively. They're looking for Santiago, gives the ball away. They're lucky Real Madrid, though, 3 left backs, don't they? Which is not ideal squad planning, but it's ended up being fortunate, yes. Out of space for Fonseca to receive. He's got a Mato. Played by Asensio, forced to Camavinga. Plays poor pass to Carreras. How much will the World Cup be on the minds of these players and potentially not necessarily overexerting themselves in the remaining few games? It will. It definitely will be. As I said, they're not going to finish third, they're not going to finish first, they can't go any higher, can't go any lower. And it's a huge tournament, huge part of their career as well, isn't it? Pretty much they'd all be playing for clubs, for countries, nations that think they can win the World Cup. We're talking about Real Madrid players, of course, aren't we? We are. There will be some representation from Oviedo as well. Vinicius with a chance to help Uruguay out. And if Fonseca's around the national team.
Here is Fonseca. Again, has space to pick the pass. China. Fonseca is dispossessed by Brahim again. Bundle of energy through the centre. Still Brahim Diaz who takes the shot on.
Nice try, Brahim Diaz.
Committed, strong running from Brahim.
Being tenacious as well. He's one of the players I would imagine whose future is up in the air.
It's a really good kick out, finding Nacho Vidal. Here's Elias China. Camavinga getting back to try and dispossess him. He's into the box. He's taking the shot on. It's blocked by Alaba. Yeah, that's all clear.
Nursery rhythms. What do you mean by that, man?
It keeps going. Doesn't have too many options. Back to Mastantuono.
24 set players in the attack there.
Here is Trent, and he's found Camavinga. Camavinga was very, very casual. There should not be offside.
And it only got to 5. Even when the attack slowed down, there was only one other player that joined the attack. Vinicius outside the box, Camavinga outside the box, Gonzalo Garcia the only player in the penalty area. I think Arbeloa should have been out of his bench in the technical area much earlier. Could have recognised after 10 minutes that his team needed a gene up from the touchline.
It's a rhythm.
Almada is often on the touchline, often with a full-on, frustrated, pain expression. Santiago flicks it on, and it's back to Costas, who goes back to Escandé.
This is kind of what we've got to stop seeing.
It's a rhythm, man. I understood you.
Because they're a team that just have moments, aren't they? So Vinicius will do something, one of the subs.
I understood you 100%.
Mbappé comes off the bench and scores a goal. Jude Bellingham comes off the bench and creates something. But it's how did that manager find that solution to making them consistent on a regular basis? That must be hugely frustrating for Fede Vinas that the big strong centre-back grumbles when you're just backing into him.
Yes.
And the referee obliges and gives the free kick.
The ball is won back really well. Now Fonseca, who keeps coming forward, is fouled. Like it was Vinicius who was doing that brilliant work.
Vinicius.
Yeah, Alvaro Carreras. Point stopped him legally.
And so,
The referee's trying to bring the ball back, isn't he? From Oviedo, tried to pinch about 6 metres there.
goals from set pieces this season, Oviedo. This one's played short. Ambato to Thiago. Misplaced pass, looking for Fonseca, but it's given straight back to Thiago, who tries to go past Tchouaméni. Costas wants it spread wide to Reina.
Real Oviedo, they might score, man.
They'll keep going. Ultimately comes to nothing.
Santi Cazorla's thinking, I could play this game tonight. At the age of 41. Could still do a shift. And that's because he was on the screen. There's 3 or 4 set pieces though that Oviedo have wasted them, and that was far too complicated. So try and work the ball into a different position to cross the ball. The big central defenders have gone forward. Eric Bailly and Costas. into Camavinga on this right-hand side. Tramini, and just see the body language of Trent. He's very frustrated with his teammates.
Yeah, we can't allow that to be shown.
Ball's given away. Reina out wide to China. Whistles from the home fans as Oviedo come forward. Loads of blue shirts getting into the box. China can't find one of them. And now there might be a counter on here. Vinicius looking for Gonzalo.
Vinicius, let's go.
Costas will come across.
Yeah, Costas was struggling there, and he's struggling now. It's totally switched off. Not even facing the ball.
Here's Brahim.
Brahim.
Mastantuono. Tramini. Falls back to Carreras. Now Tramini.
Chamani now today is playing a decent game. I love it, man. Camavinga is, I don't know where he is, man. Camavinga.
Gonzalo. Takes the shot on, blocked by Costas. Oviedo have 2 away wins this season. They won at Valencia in September and an incredible 3-0 win at Celta Vigo a month ago. 4 draws and the rest have been defeats on the road. Here is Mastantuono. Out to Vinicius. I'm not entirely sure why Vinicius is being singled out for the whistles tonight. I know other months of the season perhaps he was viewed as one of the causes of Real Madrid's failings, but in recent weeks he's not necessarily been the major problem.
He's just one of the highest profile players, isn't he?
Yeah.
Kylian Mbappé isn't out there.
Yes.
It's those two that are bearing the brunt of all the issues that are going on at Real Madrid.
Tramini to Carreras.
Brahim.
Brahim. I think they're back to Vinicius, who can't get through a sea of blue shirts, but he'll try again.
He scored recently and apologised at this stadium to the fans. It's dreadful from Oviedo. They've been really wasteful in attacking play as well.
You can tell why they're the worst attacking team by some distance in La Liga. As the ball comes in, it falls to Brahim Diaz.
Come on, Diaz.
Brahim couldn't keep it down.
Brahim today, I
That is
don't
the
know
type
what
of finish you
happened to
get from
him.
a striker that hasn't scored this season. Snatches at the opportunity rather than showing his composure. We know he's got better quality than that. We've seen it in the past. That frustration of not scoring a goal in the Liga this season. His all-round game has been excellent. Desperately needs a goal. The crowd are urging him to get one. And he looks the most dangerous. Him and Gonzalo Garcia look troubling the Oviedo
The
defence.
problem with Brahim is not accurate. He's not accurate in what he's cooking.
He's not had much service, but he doesn't normally need it, does he, Fedivinas? No, hustles and bustles and chases, lost causes.
He really does, yeah.
And when the ball comes in the box, he's aggressive and he's always on the move. Just a little bit too isolated in this game tonight.
Speaking of on the move, don't expect him to be in the second division next season.
No. And he's one of 3 lone players, is he, from the Mexican club Leon.
Camavinga out to Trent.
Camavinga.
Given away again. The number of misplaced passes for Real Madrid creeps up. Fernandes kicks it in. One up ahead of him from Brahim, he comes inside to Vinicius. Trent getting forward down this right-hand side, there's some space for him. It's crossed in by Trent. Vinicius can't connect. Plays it to Alhassani, gives it straight back to Gonzalo.
37 minutes, still
A chance for Real Madrid
nil
once
nil.
again. It's back to Camavinga, lines the shot up. And keep it down. He's not a confident strike of the ball from Eduardo Camavinga. Here's the thing for Real Madrid. They're playing a team at the bottom of the league that are already relegated, who are playing bad in this game as well. And Real Madrid still can't find the only goal. Alhassani on that occasion, it's been defensive mistakes by the entire back four. Giving the ball away in midfield, they've been wasteful on attacking set pieces. And Real Madrid haven't punished them yet. It's the motivation for these Oviedo players. Win tonight and you will go down in club history. It's only ever happened 3 times. Oviedo's 100 years of existence. Last time was 30 years ago. And it's Chamini to Carreras. Is dispossessed easily. The ball is given away again. Here's Camavinga. Down to Vinicius. It is a low-quality game at the Bernabéu this evening. Yeah, but you kind of expect that from a team that are relegated, they're bottom of the league. But not from the home team, Real Madrid. Here is Alaba. Trent. Vinicius. Antonio calling for it. Here's Chamini. Now it's with Master Antonio. He wants a runner on the outside. Trent provides that runner. Trying to play the 1-2. Getting the quality left into Real Madrid there as well. Wasn't less than Antoine finds Trent Alexander-Arnold who gives the ball away. We see him earlier with the crossing to the box, Vinicius with the miscue on the finish. Completely misses it with his right foot and strikes his left foot and then goes out of harm's way. Here's China to Costas. They're trying to play their way out from the back. Taking some risks.
41 minutes. 41 minutes still nil nil. In the live poll, the question was, will Real Madrid destroy Real Oviedo? Yes, it's at 92. No, at 8%.
Fernandes gets it back. The cross is a good one. He's found China. China to Vinicius. And it falls to Fonseca.
For penalty.
Well, it's Nacho Vidal who should have scored. Nacho Vidal has blazed it over. They're pleading for the penalty as well, aren't they? There was 3 lasting challenges, 2 or 3 lasting challenges in the penalty area. Every single skill from Santiago Fernandes. Wonderful skill, fabulous. Then they break. We're still against 1 at this stage. The cross probably should have been put in earlier at the far post. But then the chance doesn't go away. Vinicius with the opportunity. Nacho Vidal isn't offside. He blazes it over the crossbar. I don't think there's going to be a penalty for the attempt on Real Santiago, isn't it, with the last-ditch challenge. Nacho Vidal gets the shot away. Should have scored. It's the best bit of football we've seen tonight. It's come from Oviedo. said Real Madrid needed to be nice, neat and tidy and sharp. That's all Oviedo have to do, because the closing down from Real Madrid in certain areas of the pitch is non-existent. The team shape is completely wrong from Real Madrid. Camavinga and Tchouaméni. Not enough midfield players in the centre of midfield. Santiago is wide. Brahim is all over the place. Vinny is wide. The two of them in midfield are struggling, Tchouaméni and Camavinga. The full-backs don't look as if they're playing with that intensity that's needed to play for Real Madrid when they're out of possession.
There's Thiago, to Fonseca, read by Asensio. In the space for Brahim Diaz, what can he do with it?
This game might end with a big draw in the first half. 2 minutes to go.
Connect. Good midfield run, dynamic run from Tchouaméni as well. Vinicius tries to pick him out. Stay live for a little dink into the penalty area, centimetres away from Tchouaméni.
So into the final 5 minutes of this first half, it has been a pretty even game.
It has. I think Real Madrid have just been shaded it slightly in the last 10-15 minutes or so. Oviedo have threatened. Best chance of the game, Nacho Vidal.
It's Brahim to Carreras. Santiago. Santiago keeping the ball
1 minute to go.
and they pumped it forward. Secura, a substitute on the Real Madrid bench. Kylian Mbappé or Jude Bellingham to
Mbappé.
Yeah, I think, definitely. Perhaps I'll speak for myself. It was Mbappé. I think he'd want to get more goals. Jude Bellingham will want to come on and liven things up in midfield as well. Yeah, they would.
It's not the kind of game anything I don't fancy.
No, and they wouldn't be concerned about the whistling and the jeering. They're expecting it. They're used to it. They would want to silence it by put on that performance that stops those jeers and whistles. But then the Real Madrid players in general are not doing that tonight.
Here's Vinicius.
Vinicius, let's go. What's wrong with Real Madrid, man? They are not accurate. Vini.
I do feel for Vinicius. He gets jeered and booed and whistled away from home, and now he's getting booed and the same treatment in his own stadium. As you said, Mbappé has missed a large part of the second half of the season.
Yes.
Vinicius has driven things on. Yes, the team haven't been successful.
Captain decided this evening, Vinny Jr.
I kind of understand why opposing supporters don't like him, because he's good. That's the first and foremost of the thing, and it causes you problems.
Yeah.
He can be antagonistic. He thrives on that. I don't get why the Real Madrid supporters are. I don't get why they would ever jeer and boo and whistle at their own players during the game. Afterwards, maybe, even when they come out for a warm-up before the game, maybe. The headlines in the press were the Bernabéu will speak. We're hearing it, aren't we, tonight? The only way to silence that was to play better than this, for Real Madrid to be 3-0 up by now, and not be, to be quite frankly, boring. They're boring in this first half. That's the worst thing you can do if you're Real Madrid.
It's out with Vinicius, first time ball. He's given it a bit of a go. It's not working out for him this evening. It's not really working out for Bailly either at the heart of the Oviedo defence, who hasn't had the best first half. Here's Gonzalo, who turns and gets the shot away and finds the back of the net. Mistake from Oviedo, punished by Gonzalo Garcia, who scores on the stroke of half-time. It hasn't been a good half from Real Madrid.
Really good bit of
Gonzalo.
individual play. A fine finish on Gonzalo. And they have the lead. Well, talking about exactly their moments, Real Madrid. They have quality, even if it's from one of the younger players. Of course he's going to have quality. He's come through direct at Real Madrid. It's his fifth goal of the season. 3 of those came in one game, so he needed this goal. But he showed supreme confidence when the ball was delivered into him to get it under control, to turn Ilias Kaya trying to be too elaborate.
1-0 at the moment.
Area of the pitch. His teammates are out of position. There's a great big gap where the ball can be played in. Gonzalo Garcia, wonderful centre forward play. Takes the ball on the turn with one touch. Second touch, superb finish. Brilliant strike from the young centre forward. He's been good. Brahim Diaz has been good.
So we have a goal just before half time. Gonzalo tucking it away very, very nicely.
Gonzalo Garcia scores.
He said Real Madrid just about edged.
It's now
this first
1-0
half
at the
against
moment.
already relegated bottom team in the division. Now they've got a goal to show for it. They're into added time. Probably only be 1 minute. Here is Vinicius. Back to Brahim. Brahim goes for goal and forces a save from Iskandar.
Half time.
No injury time has been given. Despite a goal being scored, he should get at least a minute for free.
What a shot.
Goal that scored in the first half. It's a brilliant save as well from Iskandar.
Yeah, just before half-time, they get their goal. They need to get a second goal. A brief flurry from Real Madrid, but Gonzalo Garcia has been excellent in this first half. Super strike to open the scoring.
At the break, it's Real Madrid 1, Real Oviedo 0. Let's see if we can get some reaction to the first half from one of the Oviedo players.
It's 1-0 at the moment. Gonzalo Garcia scores. Don't know why Real Madrid they are in a terrible form, man. Let's hope for the second half. Real Madrid are gonna come and score many goals, man. I would love to see Real Madrid winning this match 4-0 or 5-0. Because in their previous match they were humiliated by Barcelona. So they needed to, at least console themselves with a win today. Even the league is already won. Barca won the La Liga trophy. So this game does not matter a lot in La Liga at the moment. La Liga, like Real Oviedo, they have nothing to lose because they are already relegated. On the other side, Real Madrid, they also don't have anything to lose because they are not competing and in anything at the moment. They either want to win for their legacy or something, but don't see what Real Madrid are fighting for. This in this match. Also, Vinicius Jr. is not at his best, if you ask. Brahim also is making big mistakes, shots off target, his ball accuracy is low. Like Real Madrid, they're in a mess, man. They're fighting in their dressing room. There's an allegation that there's an allegation saying that what was I even talking about? That Real Madrid they were fighting, man. Players were fighting. So I don't know what's happening, man. Is that the reason why they are not performing? Yeah, you might. It might be true, man. But let's wait and see what will happen in the second half. How many minutes remaining? We have like less than 7 minutes to go. Less than 7 minutes to go. In the moment, make sure to like this stream, vote in the live chat. Let's roll. Look at my eyes, man. I don't know why I'm feeling a bit sleepy today, man. What did I eat? I might pass out doing live stream, man. I hope not. I don't know what I ate that is making me sleepy, man. Crazy. I must. This is a must, man. I must do this until the end, then I'll get the rest. I'll get a lovely rest. But for now, let's lock in, man. Three minutes to go. I can see 12 votes in the live poll. If you haven't voted, man, make sure to vote. My boy A to the B, man, in the chat. Big up. Big up. Everyone who is watching right now, big up, man. 3 minutes to go. Or can I say less than 5 minutes to be accurate? Less than 5 minutes to go. Make sure to re-energize because the second half is gonna be another banger. And from the look of things, man, Real Oviedo might score a goal. They are pressing well, they are attacking, they are good at defending, their mid is concrete. Like, they might score. Mark my words. Real Oviedo might score. Give it time. Is that 3 minutes?
Action, you've got it. This is LFC TV. Get the latest with LFC trending. Dive into match highlights and exclusive specials that keep you up to speed. Still hungry for more? LFC TV on BN Sports Connect delivers 24/7 Reds action. From under 18 and women's matches to previews and reviews of the Premier League and Champions League games. For the true Reds, this is home. Watch LFC TV on BN Sports. At the iconic Maracanã Stadium, Fluminense aims to secure 3 crucial points against the resilient Bolívar. On BN Sports. And it looks like it could well be another special season. To touch it on and a brilliant goal. This is world class. That is outrageous.
Oh, 13 votes. Very nice. Very nice. Keep on dropping your votes, man. Any minute from now, the second half is going to start, man. It has been 10 plus minutes.
First half display from both sides, but Real Madrid are leading. I'm Phil Kitchemalidis. Terry Gibson's been alongside me watching this game. Terry, it's not been a classic, Terry.
No, it hasn't, and I think that Real Madrid have to bear the brunt of that. It's their responsibility. They are at home. They played like a team that are lacking motivation. The body language of some of the players isn't particularly great. I do feel for them to a degree that it mustn't be. It's probably not pleasant playing in front of their home supporters. Expecting this environment
Any minute.
going into
We're gonna roll, man. Make sure to vote, like the stream. Saba, let's go.
Shining light was Gonzalo
Asensio.
Garcia, just by being willing and enthusiastic. Yes, he's got quality. Brahim Diaz doing exactly the same. They're the two players that have stood out for Real Madrid in that first 45 minutes. For Oviedo, they had moments in the game where they were able to keep possession far too comfortably against a passive Real Madrid team. And but they just lack quality. That's why they're bottom of the league. I mean, the supporters are going to try and enjoy the atmosphere tonight. They could have been going in at half-time 0-0, but they gave the ball away cheaply. I think it was Ilias Kaira trying to be too extravagant on the wing, dispossessed by Alvaro Carreras, and a lovely finish from Gonzalo Garcia. But it has been a disappointing performance of Real Madrid, and as expected, Oviedo just lack the quality to really trouble Real Madrid, and Real Madrid look as if they know that, and they're quite happy playing like this.
Gonzalo Garcia scoring his 5th league goal of the season, moves level with Fede Valverde as the 3rd top scorer in the league for Real Madrid. He took it very, very nicely indeed. Those 5 goals coming in just over 800 minutes of league action as well. So his goals per minutes ratio is actually pretty decent.
Yeah, but he got 3 in one game against Betis. He was getting more opportunities under Xabi Alonso, to the extent that they were happy to let Hendrick go out on loan. But since Arbeloa's taken over, he's found himself relegated to the bench until recently. So it's when you have a young player coming through the ranks, and say young, he's 22. I mean, it sounds daft to say that. I mean, you could have other players. He's same age as Jude Bellingham, who we don't consider a young player, but he's taking him longer to break into the first team. And when you get that initial breakthrough, it's up to the management. I think Xabi Alonso was doing that to allow him to flourish, to allow him to develop. But that kind of stopped as Arbeloa took over. First 3 games he got opportunities and then discarded, and we haven't seen too much of him in the second half of the season.
Nice moment there.
Players are coming out of the tunnel.
Everybody loves Santi.
And he's trying to think there's no link there, is there? They'll play together.
They would have played against each other.
Yeah, I mean, you do see players in the tunnel. We saw Alvaro Carreras with Eric Bay. Manchester United was their link. But you suddenly have to think, go back in history, recent history, where they are. Santiago is Mr. Night Sky, and
yes,
everyone likes and respects him.
They'll come up against each other in the Premier League. Thorler and Courtois.
Yeah. And I guess, back in the day, when Courtois was at Atletico,
yes,
would have played against Cazorla. International footballer, just a couple of legends that know each other.
We are expecting to see Mbappé at some point this evening, but it's not going to be immediately.
Santiago Bernabéu.
Asensio saying más, more. See if they can go on and get more goals in this second half. Yeah, first half performance saw them dominate in terms of possession. Yeah, expected goals wasn't off the chart, 0.76. 10 shots, 4 on target. 1 has ended up in the back of the net from that man there.
Gonzalo.
Yeah, I worked on the Alaves-Barcelona game last night. Alaves had to be faultless. They couldn't make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get punished. And they didn't. Eventually, they got the clean sheet. They stopped Barcelona scoring. I'm looking at Oviedo tonight, and I'm thinking it's a similar team. Don't make silly mistakes. Don't give the ball away. Don't take risks. They have done. They've been punished once. It could have been more. And that's the big difference.
Last night, Barcelona didn't have a shot on target. It's the first time that has happened in, I don't know how long. We're underway then in this second half. Zalaba. That's not the best pass in the world at all. And here's Vinicius. And in the end, it's another...
Again, I'm talking about mistakes.
Another mistake.
Exactly. Alaba trying to complicate things with Tchouaméni. You just got yourself ahead. Don't make mistakes like that, playing each other into trouble. Don't be lethargic, don't be complacent.
Madrid are making
Don't give
mistakes.
Oviedo any encouragement whatsoever. Real Madrid are good enough to do that. To absolutely destroy Oviedo in the second half if they want to.
A poor set piece from Oviedo.
Again.
Looking to play a pass that wasn't really on for Al Hassane. Courtois with the ball out straight to Nacho Vidal, who had probably the best chance of the first half for Oviedo. Blazing over from 6 yards out. His name being chanted by the Oviedo fans inside the stadium.
Yeah, the pace of this game, he can play in this tonight. Yes. There have been games he's come on as a sub, he started, and the pace has been beyond him. He's 41 years of age. And supporters know football. I'm listening to the Real Madrid fans there. Oviedo had possession of the ball. No Real Madrid player went out to confront them. They started booing and jeering. It was obvious to see. And then Gonzalo Garcia was the only one that went out to try and get the ball back. And they cheer that. They like that. That's all it needs from Real Madrid.
Germany finding Carreras. Here's Vinicius. Here's Trent.
Trent Alexander playing in that inside, almost a central midfield position, tucks in and goes into a central midfield role where you can see him now. Wants to get on the ball, which is all well and good for key possession. We've ended up with Camavinga out wide on the right.
Here's Mastantuono turning and finding Camavinga. He has to cut in onto his left foot. As does Mastantuono. Here's Dramini, who struck it well. Blocked by Fonseca.
Chilere.
We have seen Dramini score from that kind of distance this season. Bellingham going through some stretches. Santiago leaves it for Trent. Eventually the cross comes in. Another very poor cross hit by Vinas. It's control from Trent, quick feed. Foul's been given.
I believe so.
That is the foul.
Deflection touch on the foot. Ridiculous decision.
And here is Mastantuono. It's taken quickly into the box from Mastantuono. Oh! You got that all wrong.
Yeah, how many times have we seen Oviedo switch off completely? Some of their defenders are not even looking, facing the right direction when a quick free kick or quick corner is taken. Completely out of position. I don't be too critical of Oviedo. I think the second half of the season they've had a real good go. Full credit to them for going, taking to week 35 until they were actually officially relegated. They put up a really good fight, but they are lacking quality, and I have no idea how this squad is going to look next season in the Segunda. So many loans, players that they signed for money that have been making the matchday squads, making the starting 11s. Don't get me wrong, they didn't go out and spend a fortune. 21 signings, 19 departures, 3 managers, spent €4 million. Income was a whopping €50,000. So they've tried their best to assemble a squad of players that could compete, and they have competed to a degree. They haven't been some of those teams we've seen in recent seasons. They haven't been a Valladolid that we saw last season,
who went down with 16 points.
Exactly.
Just completely gave up. Real Oviedo had a little run mid-March to mid-April. They won 3 out of 4 games. They beat Valencia, they beat Sevilla, and they won 3-0 at Celta Vigo. But then the big result for them was losing 2-1 at home to Elche, I think, at the end of April. Was the one that they really had to win, and they didn't. And then from then on, obviously, Oviedo have also been a little bit unfortunate in the fact that they've been involved in one of the most ridiculous relegation battles in recent memory.
It's brilliant though, isn't it?
It is if you're not involved.
But we've got teams now and managers are being asked after a win, are you considering Europe?
Yes.
They're not even safe from relegation, but there is a possibility that they can be in Europe. And the managers look completely flummoxed when you mention the word Europe. They look at you and think, well, actually, yeah, we're only 2 or 3 points off of Europe, but we're only 3 or 4 points away from relegation. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
I've been around the world, trust me, but I've never seen anything where half the division are looking at a relegation issue and 3 or 4 of those teams are considering European football. Sevilla, the perfect example.
Yes.
3 wins. They were really in trouble. Luis Garcia Plaza was asked about European football. It kind of took him by surprise, rightly so. Oviedo are the only team relegated. After tonight's match, we only have 2 games left, and it's all up for grabs. Absolutely fabulous to watch. It's a chance of Real Madrid, isn't it? Aston Twano in the ball, Trent Alexander-Arnold will probably be the senior player out of the 2 that takes responsibility or tells the youngster that I'm taking it.
Right foot from this angle as well. It is the right foot of Trent, straight into the arms of Aaron Escandero.
Although Rashford's goal last week was probably the wrong foot, wasn't it? It suited the left footer.
Yeah.
And if Lamine Yamal had been playing, Marcus Rashford wouldn't have taken that free kick.
Yeah. Former teammates below Santiago.
It's going to be the biggest cheer of the night when he comes in.
Absolutely.
Which says something about the performance of Real Madrid so far in this match. And the interest that it's holding for the home fans.
The Bernabéu is very good at this kind of thing. They recognise legendary figures.
I'm a little bit surprised, I have to be honest, because many years ago, allegedly he turned them down.
Yes.
But they've forgotten.
Yes.
He's 41, it was about 20 years ago, but it's got a bit niggly now.
Colombato and Carreras.
Carreras.
Goodwill quickly subsiding on the pitch.
Yeah, I don't think Carreras does an awful lot wrong there.
Well, Cazorla has come on to replace Chaira, who is playing out on the right wing. So we'll see how we had a restructure. Reina will probably move a little bit further out wide. And
yeah, himself if they get that number 10 position, won't he? I think if I was Guillermo Martin, I'd because all the deeper and getting on the ball.
Yes.
I wouldn't want him in a position where he'd rely on other players to give him the service or play off of scraps off of Fede Vinas. Incredible at the age of 41 though, with the injury that he had to his Achilles tendon, where he really suffered. And an incredible story then to go back to Oviedo, help them get promotion.
Space here for Fonseca. Santiago. Al-Hassani. To Casola. Ambato.
Zola is a good player.
He's probably the best pass of the night from an Oviedo player. Here's Al-Hassani with the ball in. Oh, and he's found Reina. Reina has snatched at that chance. It's a great chance. It all starts from that pass from Casola.
Yep. Quality lights the place up straight away for Oviedo. Vinicius, just the defending from Real Madrid to allow Vinicius to drop get the ball turned. Wonderful cross from Al-Hassani. Reina's got to trust his head rather than the improvise with the volley. Mbappé getting stripped, ready for action.
Mbappé is gonna come in any minute from now. Kylian Mbappé.
I don't know how you would play if you're Kylian Mbappé, but
those whistles are for Mbappé. And they are sizable.
Any minute.
Could you imagine if he hadn't scored 41 goals in 41 appearances? That's the dilemma, isn't it? Since he's been at Real Madrid as an individual, incredibly successful. Collectively, the team haven't won anything. You think he joined after they won the La Liga title and the Champions League?
And here's Carreras. The save from Escalde is a really solid one. He was well positioned to keep that out. Lovely flick from Brahim.
Yep. Oh, good finish though from Carreras. Deflection off of Nacho Vidal. Falls candy for Carreras. He's in. Outside to the left foot, trying to bend it towards the far post. The rebound deflects off him and goes behind for the goal kick.
There was a online movement amongst certain sections of the Real Madrid supporters with the idea to whistle Kylian Mbappé in the 10th minute of this game. Of course, number 10 for Real Madrid didn't start this game, so that idea went into the bin. And let's see what kind of reception he gets when he comes on. Al-Hassani with a first-time ball in. Will go all the way through to Reina. Al-Hassani fouling Mastantuono. Distinct lack of quality in the final third from Oviedo. That shouldn't be a surprise.
Back heel from Vinicius there. Brahim as well with the back heel into the path of Alvaro Carreras. He's just started beyond the far post, doesn't he? So outside the left foot finish, still ended up straight at the goalkeeper. There was no option to square it though. Players had made the ground up to get the 6-yard box.
Here's Camavinga. It has at times the feel of this pre-season friendly tonight. The rhythm of the game. Here's Alaba charging forward. Just out finding Mastantuono, who works it out wide to Gonzalo. It's Trent. Carreras. Vinicius.
To be honest, man, Real Madrid, they need Kylian Mbappé, man. They really miss something.
Towards Gonzalo.
Let Kylian Mbappé come in, man. I hope he'll change things, man.
Santiago against Asensio. Asensio
Real Madrid are not playing their best.
Santiago causing some problems. Eventually, dispossessed. He's all on his own there, Thiago.
I might be wrong.
Had a bigger touch.
You can correct me in the live chat, man. But I think they are missing something.
Not there. 20 meters before he got to the
Real
position.
Madrid are missing something. Maybe Kylian Mbappé is the right person. Also, can see Bellingham is gonna be coming in.
Coming on, presumably from Santiago. We'll see.
Bellingham is gonna be coming in. Crazy.
We've seen Trent Alexander-Arnold often come in and play in a sort of central midfield position when Real Madrid are in possession. I think that's something he's been told to do.
Kylian Mbappé is the person Real Madrid is missing, man.
Carreras isn't doing it. But we've seen games under Arbla where Carreras has been in that position. Our position has been highlighted when Real Madrid have conceded goals. I honestly couldn't tell you if it was factor where it was the manager's choice or the choice of the individuals. Reina looking for a pass. It's a beautiful one, and Nacho Vidal is in on goal. And Nacho Vidal has spurned his second glorious opportunity of the night. Talking about missing fullbacks. As we were talking about missing fullbacks, there's a good example.
Real Oviedo, they were about to score, man.
Now Kylian should be sprinting back into position. By the time he
Oh,
realises
he was
there's a problem, it's too late.
onside.
Nacho Vidal with the right foot finish. Wrapping his foot around the ball, it's always going to be curling in that direction.
Off
Oviedo
target.
is away from goal. I suppose coming into a mixture of whistles.
Already show money. Bellingham.
Goes Trent, and on comes Danny Carvajal. He does get a warm reception. Thank goodness for that. That would have been ridiculous. Danny Carvajal had got booed. Just the 6 Champions Leagues and 4 league titles. Yes, if they'd have booed him, quite possibly I would have lost it. One of his final appearances for Real Madrid. Be interesting, wouldn't it? Whether he's just biding time until Arbala is replaced, whether the club are. If you're making a decision, making a choice. I don't think Arbala's ever forgiven him for taking his place all those years ago and packing him off to West Ham in a transfer. I've seen Nacho Vidal with the curling effort. Difficult to be critical of a fullback in that position. I don't expect them to finish like a striker. But he's got in positions now, hasn't he? Twice. Yes. Mbappé continues to warm up. Let's see how many minutes he gets.
Kylian Mbappé. It's gonna be coming in any moment from now.
Ball given away. Here's Vinicius. Will charge forward. Reina. Bellingham winning possession back. Now coming forward. Here's Vinicius. Falls to Carvajal. Santiago. To Danny Carvajal, the flick looking for Vinny. Jude Bellingham collided through midfield there, wasn't it? It was Alberto Reina giving the ball away. When are they going to learn the Oviedo players that to be sloppy and untidy in possession. Involves a lot of chasing around if you give the ball away.
Santiago decides to keep that ball in. Obviously being given an opportunity here, Franco Mastantuono.
Less than 25 minutes
Dispossessing Carvajal. It's Thiago.
remaining.
It's an interesting player, doesn't he, Thiago Fernandez? I wonder whether we'll see him back at Villarreal on a regular basis next season. He's 22 years of age. So, in January, loaned away straight away to Oviedo.
He's been keeping Hassan out of the team, who has been one of Oviedo's, in theory, most exciting players going forward. But Thiago has won his spot. Here's Cazorla. Reina. Back to Cazorla.
See, he doesn't give the ball away, does he?
No.
I didn't want to jinx it. I mean, we had 3 or 4 passes there, but they're accurate, they're tidy, the correct weight on the pass, they're one-touch passes. And they're not difficult passes, but he doesn't give it away. Some of the Oviedo players have done.
Nicely done by Oviedo. There is Vidal looking to get past Camavinga. Might need some help here. Vidal goes back. Fonseca. Danny's on the ball and eventually wins a free kick, which I think Santiago will swing into the box from this position.
He was pointing to the centre-backs to go forward.
Hassan.
Just as we were discussing, Hassan, who does indeed come on to replace Thiago Fernandez. Shake of the head from Thiago, who fancy playing a bit longer. He is a fun player, an exciting player, a quick player, Hassan. Off goes Gonzalo Garcia. And on comes Kylian Mbappé.
Mbappé!
Applause for Gonzalo Garcia, the goal scorer tonight.
Kylian Mbappé comes in. Very nice. Mbappé!
People are laughing when they do it. It's almost like a sport, isn't it, to come to a Real Madrid game, pick on a couple of players.
In from Hassan. It's a nice volley from Colombato. Those are some very, very loud whistles for the top scorer. Mbappé dispossessed immediately. Thordler to Hassan.
Even Kylian Mbappé just went across and shook hands with Cazorla during the game.
Yes. The
Set
unnecessary.
high.
Yeah.
But the intensity you're looking at,
No.
and apparently the cheers and whistles don't seem to trouble him.
It's Brahim trying to dribble his way out of trouble. Camavinga back to Brahim. Falls to Vinny, tries a flick, he comes away with the ball. Still Vinicius looking for Bellingham. Very inopportune slip from Colombato. He's letting Bellingham. It's a very poor pass from Bellingham. It's with Mbappé. Still Mbappé who shoots.
Mbappé!
Huge goal. That's the issue. He's got 20 minutes. I mean, the quickness here, the step overs don't really achieve too much, but it's that change of pace from right to left that leaves defenders in his wake.
Here's Cazorla.
Nice ball out wide to Hassan, who can't quite control it. Mbappé. Dropping deep. Space here for Brahim to turn. Now wide to Carreras. Now Mbappé. Shapes to shoot, gives the ball away.
Mbappé, come on.
It's almost like he wants to get on the ball as much as possible so that the G's accompany it. Certainly not hiding, that's for sure. He's not playing up front, he's not playing the attack. He wants to drop deep, get on the ball. Now he's gone into a wide left position.
Less than 20 minutes remaining.
Carreras. Vinicius is still chasing.
20 minutes.
Camavinga to Alaba. Carreras. Here's Mbappé. Hang on, says the referee, playing the advantage. Santiago. Mbappé finding Bellingham. Camavinga switching in out to Vinicius.
Vinicius.
Fascinating to see what he's doing. He's been quite defiant, isn't he? It does feel like he's almost challenging the crowd. It's on a free kick. I think he's taking the same approach Gareth Bale took when the crowd were cheering and whistling him. He just played with a smile on his face. Mbappé seems to be trying to do that as well.
Project Kylian Mbappé.
Mbappé obviously fancies this free kick. Would he normally take this free kick? Or is this another act of defiance? Straight into the wall. Brahim got it straight in the stomach. I'm not quite understanding. Yeah, went between the two of them, didn't it? Hit both of their backs. Yeah. As they both turned their back. Yeah. Two more games after this for Real Madrid. They're away at Sevilla on their Sunday. And then at home to Athletic Club on the final day of the season. See if the atmosphere is similar to what we've experienced tonight. Who knows what will happen in the next 9 or 10 days at Real Madrid, because it's been pretty busy.
Nice pass.
Mbappé into the box. Mbappé with a shot. It's blocked. I think those neutrals are watching are fascinated with what happens if he scores. Will they cheer the goal, or will they still cheer and whistle and boo him? What will his reaction be? There's Vinicius. And Santiago. And in fairness, they haven't wrapped the game up, have they? We talk about Solitary goal from Gonzalo Garcia just before half-time. Literally just before half-time.
15 minutes
Put Oviedo away. Quite frankly, haven't been very good. And Oviedo have had 2 or 3 really good chances.
Real Madrid have had 2 shots on target in the second half. Oviedo haven't had a shot on target, but they have had very, very good openings. Changes foot. These, yeah, slightly better received. Off goes Brahim Diaz. And Franco Mastantuono. And Yanyev Palacios coming on. So more youngsters getting some more minutes. Here is Vinicius. Moves it in towards Palacios, who is just about shrugged off by Bailly.
Daniel Yanez, a 19-year-old winger. Palacios, 21-year-old midfielder. Both older than Franco Mastantuono.
Yes.
Wow.
I think we have to bear that in mind when we are judging Mastantuono.
Real Oviedo, they know how to defend. Nice one.
There's a case of Gonzalo Garcia being the best player tonight. Brahim Diaz being lively. I think Mastantuono was tidy as well.
Asensio is dispossessed. Vinicius claims he got the ball. Getting the ball doesn't mean that you haven't fouled the opponent. Let's have a look here. That's a foul.
I guess I thought of Asensio, yeah.
Off goes Rodrygo. Lucas Aijado. Pablo Albi. Fonseca. Ball is towards Mbappé, brings it down nicely. It's the shot on target. Offside flag was up against Mbappé. Just started that one fractionally too early.
He appreciates the type of service though, doesn't he? He's got the ability to bring it down.
Here's Bellingham. Vinicius. Mbappé to Bellingham. Bellingham dancing into the box and getting a shot away and scoring a lovely individual goal.
Bellingham scores.
Finding the back of the net. Quick feed from the Englishman. Flashing the ball into the back.
Bellingham.
There's so many aspects of his goal.
Nice
Really
one.
impressive. I said earlier when he came in midfield and he just glided through 3 or 4 players on 2 or 3 occasions. Already in this match, he has an immaculate touch as well.
Bellingham.
Driving forward with the ball. You can see it in all its glory here. He gets involved in the play away from opposing players. Shrugs them off. Good balance, good poise. Knows he's under pressure from 2 or 3 players. fully focused on working the ball onto his left foot, away from the defensive players that were trying to make a challenge, and a really impressive finish as well.
Bellingham.
The
Jude.
season has been blighted by injuries.
Bellingham.
Played in different positions. I'm pretty sure he'll be hoping next season to be scoring more than the 5 goals we've seen this season.
And the assist from Kylian Mbappé. So Real Madrid have a 2-goal lead now. The last 10 minutes looks infinitely more comfortable for the host. Here is Palacios getting on the ball. And yes, to Carvajal. Poor pass from Carvajal, but it's kept in. It's an Oviedo player who is plenty of discomfort to Hassani.
Palacios does the double drag back, doesn't he? It at least stands on the foot. Carvajal into Mbappé, Jude, Bellingham, shrugging defenders off left, right and centre. And all the time managing to keep his composure and make sure it's the right touch, the right distance away. Always had it in mind to set himself up away from the defensive players to apply that finish.
It's Asensio to Carvajal. From Mbappé, didn't quite get to Palacios.
Which the crowd seemed to appreciate, didn't they?
Yep. Hassan doesn't manage to get on the end of it. When he does, he shrugs off Carreras, and Hassan goes for goal. And miles out.
Yeah, rush of blood there, wasn't it? Got too carried away, too excited. It was a good position for Oviedo. So Hassan saw glory.
Giving the ball away, here is Hassan. Doesn't have too many options. Decides to do it himself, and he gets past Carreras. Carreras getting back into position though. Here is Hassan, he goes for goal! Made that out of absolutely nothing, Hassan. He's forced Courtois into a strong save.
He's going all out for a goal, isn't he? Probably should have crossed it earlier. I thought the chance had
Pulse. What a goalkeeper.
then it had unleashed a really worthwhile attempt, and Courtois forced into a genuine save. And admiring it on the big screen as well, wasn't he, Courtois? And look at the replay.
From Cazorla. Hands away as far as Rodrygo with the ball in. It was cleared away.
I don't know if she's just cramp or
Bellingham might have
good
got
fall.
Federico. Venas.
Bellingham doesn't catch him.
No.
Immediately, all the players around him seem to realise that it might be problematic.
Hassan asking Courtois, how did you save that? How do you rate it? Is it in your top 10? Courtois saying, probably not, mate. But it was a good effort, palmed away by Thibaut Courtois. Recent miserable run that they've had, he was missed, wasn't he? Everything's good, doesn't make mistakes, but he doesn't pull off the saves. Very few goalkeepers do that. Courtois is capable of. Vinicius looks like he's going to be able to continue. So I guess we're all assuming, you're hoping, you're fearing that, you're hoping it's nothing serious, and you're fearing it could be, say, that innocuous fall, don't we, and an ACL has been torn, but it looks okay.
Back on the big Uruguayan number 9. Vinicius, heavy challenge on him from Aijado.
Vinicius has been quieter in the second half, hasn't he? I thought it was first half, despite all the complaints from the supporters, I thought he was having a go, wasn't he? He's kind of drifted out of the game in the second half. That's not just since Mbappé came on. He was quieter before that. So I'm not looking to stir up trouble and say Vinicius and Mbappé. Vinicius got into his shell because Mbappe's came on. He's been quiet in the second half in general, Vinicius.
Here's Camavinga looking for Palacios and finding him now. It's with Carreras. Now to Vinicius. Vinicius into the box. He's dispossessed by Aijado. Hassan could have played a long ball upfield. Instead, he was turning back towards his own penalty area, but he's drawn the foul from Carreras.
We see the little flick back from Mbappé into the path of Bellingham. Sufficient touches. Gets away from 2 players, opens his body up. Not just a hit and hope, he drives it low and hard towards the corner, towards the far post. Classy goal from Jude Bellingham.
Cazorla bemoaning the fact that the foul was given against Agudin. Still with a desire to compete, Santiago. He's not here just for a kickabout, a farewell tour. Of course, he's playing for his club, his hometown club. Means more.
Is there anything concrete about what his future holds? And is it not going to be a long-term future in football, but is he going to continue playing? I can't imagine it, if I'm being honest. Santiago dropping down in the second division, trying to get the promotion again.
Yeah. Feels a stretch.
Yeah, and he's only once. He's achieved his target, his ambition. They haven't been able to stay in the division, but 24-year absence, he helps get them back up.
Scored in the playoff final. He's going to be 42 this year.
Looking at 43, 44-year-old Santiago in a couple of years' time, Oviedo back in the top flight.
It's Vinicius.
People are writing Danny Carvajal off. He's 34.
Yeah. Just wonder whether or not we'll see Carvajal go to the World Cup. Nice ball out to Aijado. De La Fuente is a big fan of him. He said he'd spoken to Carvajal on the phone recently. Here is Mbappé. Whistled as he gets into the box, gets the shot away. And there's the full-time whistle. No injury time at the Bernabéu at the end of either halves of football. This ended with Kylian Mbappé filling a shot wide. A game that Real Madrid have won. One that won't live long in the memory. Gonzalo Garcia scoring at the end of the first half. Jude Bellingham scoring a nice goal 10 minutes from time. And Real Madrid have beaten Real Oviedo by 2 goals to 0.
Not half time, man. Full time score. Real Madrid wins 2 goals to nil, man. I wish Kylian Mbappé started this match, man. I wish he was. I wish if he could have started, he could have, the few minutes he has played, I have seen how impactful he is. So I think the next game that Real Madrid will be playing, oh my goodness, Mbappe will be cooking like crazy. Let me check on their fixtures. Let me check. Real Madrid, they are on the second with 80 points. Of course, Barcelona already won the league, the La Liga. Let me check on the fixtures. They're gonna be facing Sevilla. It's gonna be an away game for Real Madrid on date 17. That's 2 days from now. Mbappe will be starting, if I'm not wrong. So that game is gonna be an easy win for Real Madrid. Also, after that, they're gonna be facing Atletico Bilbao, being the last game for this season. Another good news is Real Betis. They are gonna be going to the UEFA Champions League. Good for them, man. It's beautiful. Betis, Betis, Betis. Betis to the UEFA, Real Betis. Beautiful, man. Gonna be seeing Real Betis in the UEFA Champions League next season. Yeah, so that's all for the match, man. I hope you enjoyed. Although at the start it was a bit boring because how can you allow Real Oviedo dominate, man? How? What's wrong with Real Madrid, man? How will you allow Real Oviedo, Real Oviedo dominate you guys? Something that I can't even imagine. But they managed to win. That's the good thing at the end, man. That's the good thing at the end of the day. They've won. So I want to say a big thank you for everyone who joined the live. I can see we have right now like 16 total votes already casted. Can I end the poll or can I give you some few minutes for you to vote? May give you like 2 minutes, then I end the poll. Of course, Real Madrid has won like I was, expecting. It's a good thing. The big fixture for today, because we are already on Friday, Aston Villa will be facing Liverpool at Villa Park. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Aston Villa versus Liverpool. We'll be doing that watch along again today sometime. So you don't want to miss, man. Make sure to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so we get to meet again today sometime. Okay? It will be happening at exactly 10 p.m. Kenyan time. So it's 7 p.m. UK time. You can check on your time zone. I don't know. So that you be on alert. Don't want to miss that much. We see if Aston Villa will stop Liverpool. Isaac is in. I hope he's gonna be performing. I hope so. Anyway, I think it's time for me to end the poll. It's time for me to end the poll. Now, well. Today you guys have voted, man, and I love it. The question for the poll was, can Real Madrid destroy relegated Real Oviedo at the Bernabéu? That's the Santiago Bernabéu study. Yes, garnered 94% of the total votes. That is 16 votes. That means Real Madrid fans, you guys are the realest, man. Damn. 94% of the votes. We decided not to joke around, man. Big up to everyone who voted. More so, the Real Madrid fans. Big up, big up, big up. No got 6% out of the 16 votes. Yeah, also want to big up to everyone who voted for Real Oviedo. Yeah, I must appreciate everyone who casted their vote, man. All right, but at the end, Real Madrid fans won. Both Real Madrid, they won both in the field and in the chat. That's something beautiful, man. Big up, big up, big up, man. I don't know what's happening with my phone, man. My phone, man. You need to behave. Yeah, so checking on the standings for the La Liga, Real Oviedo, they are automatically relegated. They are at the last position. That is the 20th position in the La Liga with 29 points. Ooh, that's terrible, man. That's terrible. Yeah, they're out of the La Liga. Maybe next time, if they pull up their socks, they're gonna come back. But for now, they're out, man. Yeah, so that's all, man. That's all for tonight. Let's meet again some time today, man. Get to enjoy Aston Villa versus Liverpool match. For today, the best thing I've enjoyed. Real Madrid, they have a good play, but they were missing something. I think the way Kylian Mbappé just started, everything is gonna be fine for Real Madrid. I think that was the missing puzzle for Real Madrid. And the puzzle, they found the puzzle. So it's gonna be a win for Real Madrid. Kylian Mbappé is a good, because he has managed to give an assist for the second goal. So you can see, man, the guy is not playing. The guy is working. Although Real Madrid fans are a bit angry towards him, I don't know why. Is it because he was enjoying the holiday while his team was, being humiliated at the El Clásico? I don't know why the fans are angry towards him. But I guess that's the thing. But you need to chill, fans. Real Madrid, man, don't be emotional. Relax. Wait and see what will happen. There are so many matches are lined up. You're gonna know. Can't just be angry on someone. The guy who has the most goals in Real Madrid right now, the guy who has been helping you, right now you are angry because, come on, come on, don't be too emotional, man. Be logical for a minute and let the superstar do his things, man. He has been cooking, man. He has been cooking, so give him time, and I know Kylian Mbappé will not disappoint. That's for sure. Kylian Mbappé is one of the best in the world. So stop being emotional, chill, give the guy time. Yeah, let him play, man. He was on an injury. Come on, why are you angry, man? Real Madrid fans, you demand too much. Of course, I understand, but give Mbappe time, man. Give Mbappe time. He'll perform. For that, I'm 100% sure Kylian Mbappe is a superstar. Next season, maybe Real Madrid will be so competitive. That's for sure. I know. If Mourinho will be popping, also I've heard some rumors that Mourinho will be coming in to coach Real Madrid players. It's gonna be fire, man. And you know, you know who Mourinho is, the special one. So I'm expecting to see Real Madrid doing crazy stuff, man. Winning titles, left, right, and center. If Mourinho pops in, because Mourinho is good at, he's good at what he does, man. He's so good. And the situation that is happening right now at Real Madrid, I know Mourinho will cool things and straighten things. That's what I'm just being, a positive about it, because I know from the history of Mourinho, the guy is a hard worker, also tactful. Yeah, so I'm expecting a lot from him if he pops in to Real Madrid. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here, man. It has been your boy, man, Punky BFLB, man. Big shout out to everyone who popped in, man, today. Whoever is watching right now, man. Big up. I hope you've subscribed, man. If you have subscribed, man, we are together, man. Thank you. Big up to my boy, A to the B, man. You popped in chat. Today you are, you are supporting Real Madrid and they've won. Also, you said something. There's a big lineup this weekend, so you guys you need to watch out. There will be a Hearts versus Celtic game. That game is so crucial, man. You don't wanna miss. It's gonna be happening date 17, if I'm not wrong. Okay, that match I'll be doing a watch along for Hearts versus Celtic. That's the one. That's one game. We have Chelsea versus Manchester City. That's the FA Cup final. Today we have Aston Villa versus Liverpool. All right. On Monday we have Arsenal versus Burnley. Like this, the lineup is crazy, man. So you don't wanna miss, guys. You don't wanna miss. IBFLB, your boy here, your hosts, Punky BFLB, will be bringing you all the entertainment to your, using your desktop, your phones, your TV. Yeah, I'll be bringing you full experience to your doorstep, man. So make sure to subscribe. Also, you can be a member for only $0.69. You get to enjoy membership packs. If you want to be a member, just click join on this channel. There is a join button. Just click join. Choose the package you want to choose the package as low as the $0.69. Yeah, pay and enjoy full experience in this channel, man. I'm out. Before I get to end this live stream, man, I want to say something, man. Thank you for the support. I wish you the best whoever is watching right now, in whatever you are doing, man. Like I always say, be consistent, never give up no matter what. Things are gonna happen. All right? Believe in God, believe in yourself, believe in what you are doing. Everything's gonna be. Yeah, that's all, man. I salute you all, man. I'm out. Peace and love, man. That's been your boy Punky Bifilby, man. See you again today. I'm out. Peace. Peace.